Hi, it's Pedro at Large here, and yes, I have now been tagged by Morphine too. So here goes with 5 things that you don't know about me, I think. And I've written them down because I'm such a windbag, that's something you do know about me, that I want to keep it precise. First off, I was a recipient of the lowest honour a grateful nation can bestow upon one of its beloved sons, and that is I was invited some years ago to a royal garden party at Buckingham Palace. Yes, I saw the Queen. No, I didn't speak to her, but her iced coffee and cakes are simply great. Number 2, way back in the early days of the Beatles, back in the early 60s, I went on the first school trip from the UK to Greece. My mother insisted that I wear a hat against the sun. I was the only boy to do that, but it's something that I've done ever since. So God bless our mothers. Number 3, at school I was so bad at maths that I wasn't allowed to take the exams. Fortunately, by the time I'd got a job that required math skills, they'd invented affordable pocket calculators, so I didn't have any problems. And through years of working with responsibility for huge budgets, spending money and all the rest of it, didn't get anybody broke and never had a problem. Thank you, I think it was Dr. Sinclair who invented that, or made it possible for ordinary mortals like me to carry on life unfazed by nasty numbers. 4th, when I was aged about 13 or 14, I won a prize in a national painting competition. I painted this painting of Jonah stepping out of the whale and turning around and waving it goodbye. Now, I actually discovered later on that this was total fantasy, because Jonah was swallowed by a fish, not by a whale, and he never stepped out of its mouth because it vomited him up on the beach. But I guess that Jonah stepping out of a pile of fish sick wouldn't have caught the imagination of the judges of the competition so well as him stepping neatly out of a whale's mouth. But anyway, that's true, that's what happened. And then 5thly, and finally, 32 years ago, I saw a vision of Jesus Christ, which revolutionized my life. But that's another story, but it's true. Now I've got 5 more tags winging their way through cyberspace or whatever, through YouTube space, and the people who've been blessed by this peculiar honour which only YouTube can bestow upon those it loves are the following: ndclark, faintstarlite, Cracks81 specifically for Pierre, whom we all love, don't we? Uncle John 97420 and Calm Rage 1. So there you are, guys. You've been tagged. Cheerio.